So let's talk about blockchain development. So this is the content we are going to this all the concept, which is already talked. And this is my brief intro. You already know. So let's start with quick recap of the what Web 1.0, Web 2.0, and what the latest Web 3.0 we have. So Web 1.0 is like basic static web page which are containing about HTML. Basic when the internet booming is starting. It's the initial stage of the internet. That's we are calling as a Web 1.0. In Web 2.0, from 2006, like Facebook are coming, e-commerce like Amazon, Flipkart, eBay, all those this social media, this rent application, banking application, which we are facing and which like user centric application are there. That all the processes are going into Web 2.0. This all the concept of the like systematic and the plus UI UX part is involved in the Web 2.0. In Web 3.0, now currently we are in a stage where Web 3.0 is like growing in a market. Web 3.0 is what extra features providing from Web 1.0 to Web 2.0 is like decentralized. Like Web 1.0, 1, 2.0, all these are centralized entity handling by the like Google handling the search engine, another company handling another data, or all the things. So each and every time a users facing their issue, like trust issue is coming in our current industry. So this trust issue solved by blockchain and also the metaverse, artificial intelligence. These are the very good domain which are covered by blockchain, and the integration of the blockchain in metaverse, AI, data science is the like new growing stage. So the Web 3.0, like all are talking about Web 3.0 is a future. So like it's forthcoming features. You already know about that. So yeah, here is some of the example web in Web 1.0. We have Hotmail services, Yahoo services. These all that you already know about. Web 2.0 is Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook. And Web 3.0, you might be aware about Brave browser. Then Binance, I think all you are investing in something from crypto to that's the things. Pancakes Web, also the OpenSea for the NFT marketplace. One of the largest NFT marketplaces currently is OpenSea. Tether, Ethereum, Polygon, Storj, Sandbox, Uniswap. So all these are example of Web 3.0. Now we are talking about blockchain architecture. How exactly blockchain concept come in picture in like we all in currently we all know about how blockchain works and all those things, but we are developer, so we have to focus in exact architecture of the blockchain, how that difference from the our current traditional data system, how they are different from Web 2.0 to Web 1.0. So you here you can clearly see the blockchain architecture. So what blockchain exactly contain is a smart contract, storage, EVM, and node. You all are aware about how blockchain works, means from one Genesis block to the second block, third block. They are continuous. The linked list type of things are in blockchain. But as an architecture, like as an example of the Ethereum blockchain architecture, there are a stages by stages in EVM and the storage. So what happened in blockchain network? There are many nodes are available in the particular Ethereum blockchain or whatever the blockchain we can say that. So what exactly do when the first developer, which means the developer or the organization build the blockchain itself, they create the virtual environment for that product, and that virtual environment of the that copy of the virtual environment give to the different nodes. Now, each and every nodes have a same copy of that virtual machines. And this way, so many people are participating in the blockchain network to the providing the transparency and the solving the centralized issue. So this way we can say that this is the decentralized mechanism which blockchain are followed by. So what happened, like virtual machine is creating, then on top of that we writing the smart contract, and that smart contract are the converted from the we have a object oriented programming language to write the smart contract. We cover about that also in the further. So that smart contract are compiled to the bytecode, and that bytecode is run through the all the blockchain network. And that smart contract we directly call through the app, which is our web 2.0 system, app systems. This is the and this is the user front end system. So here user can access from the UI or the web browser. So these are the some of the stacks, means user operating system, web browser, and UI. So on top of that, from the front end to the back end, we have one web3.js Java it is the JavaScript framework to connecting the front end to the back end with the help of blockchain, right? So what happened here, when we are calling from the front end, when user click on any button, we are calling smart contract functionality. If it is view functionality, which we are covering further, so if we only know the existing data from the blockchain, so we don't need to give the gas fee or transaction fee. We directly fetch and we can view the functionality of that. But if we want to update any data or any particular value to the blockchain system, then we have to give the transaction fees, because that transaction fee is given to the reward as a reward to the blockchain nodes. Because if there is no incentive mechanism or any reward system are not existing, so why any user or any nodes are come in blockchain network and give the participation? There is no meaning of that things. So that's why we have to give the reward as a reward, like some of the ether or bitcoin. So and the node system, exactly the decentralized way maintained by the node system, right? So when web3 when the front end user are calling with the help of web3.js, that functionality calling from the blockchain, and that blockchain data or the updating data will be connecting with our traditional backend system, which you all are know about database management system. And from that, like if we want to store that data directly into database or traditional, then also we can do from the backend side. Or if we don't want to store the data, so we directly call to the backend, and that value will be shown to the user in the front end side. So this wall, the blockchain architecture, it's working. So any question till now? Okay, so we are going further. So there is a two types of developer are available, like the core blockchain developer and the blockchain software developer, means dev developer. You all are developer, and currently the blockchain industry are booming, so all might be want to shift in blockchain domain. So what the exactly role are available in the core blockchain developer, and what dev developer are working. So the core blockchain developer have the responsibility to making the or working the blockchain in the core level, like what the blockchain architecture is there. So core blockchain developer are particular working in this domain only, means they are developing the blockchain, they are the maintaining the daily features and updates, they are updating the transactions period. They are updating the block mining timing, also the block storage time. So all the this responsibility are under the core blockchain developer. They are for the or the core blockchain developer, or if you want to be the core blockchain developer, so you have to like experience about 2 to 3 years in blockchain itself. There is a huge opportunity for the blockchain core developer, because this today's there are so many blockchain are available, like from Ethereum to Polygon to Solana, Cosmos, Cardano, Polkadot. So nearby in future, there are a concept of the multi-chain concept to integrate interaction from the one blockchain to the other blockchain. So this all the responsibility are covered from the for the core blockchain developer itself. So this will be one. Second is the dev developer. What the role of the dev developer is? Particularly, you are building any software and the traditional application, web application or mobile application. So the same way, blockchain software developer are working, but they have to make the smart contract, and that smart contract will be deployed into the blockchain itself. They don't have a responsibility about how exactly the blockchain network working and the updating system and updating the blockchain itself features, but they only have to write the business logic into the smart contract, and that smart contract will be deployed into blockchain. And from smart contract, they have to integrate the web3 or ether.js. There are so many javascript or library are available. So from that, they have to connect with the backend and the front end. So this second dev developer are the starting position of the blockchain developer. So anybody who want to start the blockchain development, they have to start with first dev development only. And then if after the 6 month or 1 year experience in developer, then you have to shift into core blockchain developer. Without getting your dirty hand in the dev development, you might be facing so many issue in the core blockchain developer. So this is the path of the blockchain developer itself. Okay, so there is a different types of blockchains are available currently. So there is a mainly four type of blockchain: public blockchain, hybrid blockchain, private, and the consortium blockchain. So in public blockchain, there are no central authority, which it's solving the real-time issue of the trusting currently dominating the any organization, all the handling the actual organization, and they are like a centralized authority have a world of access. They have no any they have many problem facing by the users because of the trust issue. Nowadays I think you also might be fear about the new application are coming in mobile, and they are threatening our real time data, real time GPS from our mobile. So there are a very trust issue happening right now in centralized system. So there is a one of the main advantages which are solved by the blockchain is the public blockchain. So in public blockchain, all are in decentralized way. You any also the who one develop the blockchain, they can't have any authority to change the blockchain. So there are no central authority, even it the developer itself have no authority in public trade. So second, the private blockchain. So private blockchain, what happened in private blockchain? So there are particular person or the organization who or the one single organization maintain the blockchain ledger itself. It's called the private blockchain. In consortium blockchain, what happened? The group of different organizations come in one central level, and they are making one group, and after that they are developing the blockchain itself, and giving the transaction handling and mining all those stuffs, which are the basics level of the blockchain. So that are covered in the consortium blockchain. Like I give the example of the consortium blockchain. You all are know about the seven sister in the UN. So what happened? United Nations, they have a seven country which come in one group as a group, and the any particular order or the any particular rule they have to maintain. So they have a concessions about all the seven countries, or the discussion about any particular new concept. And after the agreement from the all the seven country, there is implementing that particular role. So this is the very good example of about the consortium blockchain itself. And the hybrid blockchain. So hybrid blockchain, what happens? They have a in the authority level, they have a consortium type of the things. Many 4 to 5 organizers come in one level, and then they are maintaining the who give the transaction successfully or not, or all the stuff. But now they also showing that transaction ledger into the publicly itself. So there are a combination of the public and the consortium in the hybrid blockchain itself. Like the example of the public blockchain, you have Ethereum, Polygon, Solana, all those are the public blockchain. In private blockchain, there are the Cosmos, all those things, Ripple, all come in the private blockchain. In consortium, they have a hyperledger things, and the hybrid, they have a Cardano things, and all these are in the hybrid mode. Well, there is some any question till now? Irani looks like Ethereum is a consortium. No, it looks like Ethereum is a consortium, but it's completely public. Ethereum is the completely public blockchain itself. There are no single point of that they have a like consortium architecture they maintain. And Bitcoin itself is a public. Yeah, you might be have a like wait a minute. So in Ethereum, what happened? They have a organization, Ethereum Foundation, maintained by the Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin. But what exactly they are doing? They have a like role, and they maintaining the public blockchain and adding the new features into the Ethereum itself. But if you want to update any new features in current Ethereum blockchain, so you all have access to the Ethereum public repository. You simply have to fork that repository, and you have to add your features. And the organization itself, Ethereum Foundation organizations, give the right to the your if they approve your features, then they directly integrate with currently public blockchain itself. So Ethereum Foundation handle this way, but it's not a consortium blockchain. It's completely public blockchain itself. So let's talk about sidechain. How exactly sidechain work, and what the disadvantages of the current blockchain. So why we want a sidechain, and why the sidechain come in picture in the blockchain domain. So why we need the sidechain? Because like nowadays you all are looking about the like Ethereum blockchain giving the very high gas fees, and if you have to like spending the gas amount each and every transaction, you have to give the transaction fees. Like if you have to add something, or like you have to like something post, so each and every time you have to pay the gas fees. So there are a very bad effect, and there are the very less chance to making publicly available this blockchain environment or blockchain application. So what sidechain does it? Sidechain maintaining one another chain parallelly to the main blockchain, and that sidechain updating you all are, I think, know the Merkle tree concept of the algorithm side. So what happened? They have a in normal blockchain, there is a block, and that block containing the pending transaction from the mining pool, and that pending transaction after the confirmation from the mining miners, and they if they are successing, then that group of transaction updating into the one single block, and then that block mine, and after that that block add into current blockchain. So what sidechain does, sidechain give so in in normal blockchain what happens, and 10 transactions are giving into the one block, and you have to pay the one block gas fees and divide by 10 transactions per person, right? So what happen in sidechain was in sidechain updating the 100 transaction their in their parallel chain, and from that parallel chain they are selecting the 10 blocks. So what happened, 100 into 10, 10,000, 100 into 10,000, so 1,000 transactions selecting as a one transaction into the blockchain, and another 1,000 transactions connected into the one transaction in main blockchain. So in this way, what main blockchain does is they're selecting 10 transactions from this way. So 1,000 into 10, 10,000 transactions into the one blockchain. So before what happened, one blockchain you have to pay the transaction gas for the one block divided by 10 transactions. So you have to, like, if there are 10 gas fee for the one block, so you have to pay the one gas fee for the per transaction. But what happened now, when sidechain come in the picture and the sidechain implementing and that connect with the blockchain, this time for the one block there are 10,000 transactions available. So you have to pay the gas fee for the one block, but there are 10,000 transactions that solve this one. So there are a drastically change in the gas fees. So this concept is a very, very good concept, and these are one of the main concept currently implementing by the world developer. So what happened is currently, so one of the best example I have want to give about the sidechain is a Polygon blockchain. So currently the Polygon, one of the best and one of the optimized blockchain is the Polygon blockchain for the sidechain transaction. There are the very minor fees, gas fees are available in means taking the Polygon chain, and the Matic token is the native currency. So this is the sidechain architecture which we already discussed. Here the chain 1 and the chain 2. Chain 1 is the main chain, and the chain 2 is the side chain, like the Polygon chain itself. So that Polygon chain is maintaining the Merkle tree transaction. That 100 transactions are saving into this one block in this chain number 2. That will be the second block, third block, fourth block. In this way, 10 block, 10 for the combination of the 10 block are connecting to the one block cell, and that will be the relayer. Here how exactly, like in the developer side, you have to might be a question about how exactly this will be work. So there are a relayer smart contract which are written by this side chain itself. So what happened, these whole transactions are parallelly work in the one chain, and that all the transaction combine into the one package, and that package will be functioning from the relayer smart contract, and that smart contract as a single transaction we are going to the main chain. So this relayer smart contract is deployed into the one chain, main chain, like currently we have a Ethereum chain, and this is the Polygon chain. So this relayer smart contract is deployed onto the mainnet. Okay, so this is the hard fork and the soft fork. We already I already mentioned about the two role core blockchain developer and the blockchain software developer. So if you want to be the core blockchain developer, so what your role into the core blockchain developer? So you have to like adding the some adding new features into the blockchain itself, or you have to change the major problem into the blockchain. So there are a forking option available of the from the GitHub itself. The like public blockchain providing the public repository from the GitHub. So you directly fork the Ethereum GitHub from the your account, and after that you have to change something, and you can give the pull request, and if your request will be the accepting, then that will be the verify the that pull request. So what happened in the what the difference in the hard fork and the soft fork? So I will be giving the hard fork as a one of the example. I have to give the best fit here in this scenario is like Windows 10. Microsoft provide like Windows 10 and Windows 11. So what happened? Windows 10 users still want to like Microsoft currently like publish the Windows 11, but still Windows 10 features are available and Windows 10 is parallelly working. There are many users they like still want to use the Windows 10. So for that, if you want to update something in blockchain and that change major problem from the blockchain, but some of the users still want that previous features and they don't want to update new features. So for that there is a old chain are maintaining, and from current stage they are making the one parallel chain from that, and that will be the new block. So these whole things are happening is a hard forking. So any user they want to use the previous blockchain, they're free to use the previous blockchain as because we are doing the hard forking, and new user they like want to be Windows 11, so they directly save to the Windows 11 itself. So like I am giving one of the example, you know, the Ethereum in Ethereum Classic. So what happened there, one time there are three-player attack happen in the Ethereum itself, and for the solving this very major issue they have to do the hard forking, because like at the time there are many users they still want to use the previous blockchain because they have all the money into that account is which are handling in from the previous account, previous blockchain. So what they are doing, this is a very serious security issue are available here. So they directly forking that new blockchain, and this currently what you are seeing is the Ethereum blockchain is a this new hard forking blockchain, and the what the previous old version of the Ethereum blockchain is known as the Ethereum Classic blockchain nowadays, because like previous user we don't like we also give the complete features from the previous blockchain itself also, the that user might be use this previous blockchain. So this way we are doing the hard forking. In soft forking what happened, like Windows are completely like giving the like a complete period like 10 days or 15 days you are receiving new updates come in Windows 11, new features are available. So there is a like small changes, small features you have to update in blockchain. So there are a soft fork implementation happen in blockchain itself. So what happened here, if you have a previous blockchain and you want to change something like block time period or block transactions time, so directly you soft fork this one, you giving the extra storage, extra nodes, and you running that blockchain network itself currently. So this is one soft fork implementation happen in the this way, and you like this is that Ethereum itself giving the lots of normal features updates, security updates day by day. So it's all are coming into the soft forking and the hard forking. Like you might be aware about Ethereum 2.0, there are very hard shifting from the proof of work algorithm, consensus algorithm to the proof of stake consensus algorithm. So these all things are coming hard forking. So now we are talking about Ethereum token standards, what the token standards and what the Ethereum ERC standards are maintaining. You mostly you are aware about Ethereum ERC20 tokens, ERC721. So what these standards itself are working. So there you know the Ethereum Foundation are working, and there are the developer community also. So what they are doing, if there's something features are like a something smart contract or the same smart contract are working as a like using by the many developer in the many application or the simple features, but they use very each and every time in new depths. So it's like if there are one developer, they think these features are very good features, and these features will be helping this whole the blockchain community. So what they are doing, they are they are giving the EIP issue in GitHub itself, and they are like giving the this reason I have to I am thinking that this is the like new features we have to provide this, and the solution of that are here the smart contract. So after the decentralized way, the community decides that yeah, this is the right features which that developer are talking about, and we have to add this standard as a this EIP issue as a ERC standards. So they are giving the standards number, and they are so what happened like if you a new blockchain developer come and they directly want to add that features into their application, so they directly what they have to do, importing that ERC20 token from the available libraries like OpenZeppelin and all those things, and directly you may call the function from the already importing the ERC20 smart contract. So this way the developer working efficiency is very reducing with the help of ERC standards. ERC20s, there are like three four ERC standards which are like very popular about. So ERC20 is for the fungible tokens, for the crypto tokens. ERC 721 is non-fungible. You all are aware about NFT and all the stuff. So these are all are covered by the ERC 721. ERC 1155 is a combination of ERC20 and 721. We can call about that one. Like it's what it's all about that. In ERC 721, there is a one unique NFT is available. But if you like want to give the that one, if the like NFT owner have to give the multiple copy of that NFT. So that time, yes, 1155 come in picture for the multi-token standards, and this all the single interface are managed by the combination of the multiple tokens in the fungible and the non-fungible both. So there are like example also engine tokens, Beanstalk, Adidas, Metaverse, also the NBA concept. All those are coming into the ERC 1155. In ERC 462.6, it's the tokenized vault standard, which means that there is the standard that's like representing the yield being vault. And these are all the extending the ERC20 token, including the like deposit, redeem, selling, crediting, withdrawing, all the which are the features available in the ERC20. Their upgradable features are covered by further by the ERC 4626. And this ERC 4626 are used by the Yan V3 Walls, Umamis, RedDAO, all those leading startups are working with ERC-4626. Okay, so now we are jump into the Solidity, one of the main smart contract language, and this Solidity language are object like the type of this Solidity and language is the object oriented programming language. It's creating the smart contract for the many blockchain platform. Most of they are using Solidity blockchain itself, and Solidity are written in the C++ language itself, and it's influenced by the JavaScript and the C++ concept board. Okay, so directly I will give this Solidity. So like what we are doing, first of all I will give you the showing the smart contract into the remix. So so there are you all are aware about remix Ethereum, or Ethereum remix is one of the best open source and online IDE for the smart contract, and you directly integrate like deploy through the remix, and also you are integrate with that this remix from the itself. So smart contract are starting with the Pragma Solidity, and this is the version for the each and every. So there are like Solidity is like upgrading languages, and it's like updating the day by day, month by month. They are releasing new version of the Solidity. So we have to like specified about the smart contract version from the top itself. So they are mandatory to the writing the Solidity version which you want to use. So for the like making the contract, you have to mention the contract keyword. It's the reserve keywords and the contract name, and then you are ready to use the function and data types. So one of the main data types and one of the most important and the frequently used data type is the address data type, because in blockchain all the system are connecting with address only. Also you are also the mapping is one of the very good data types, because it's like mapping from the address to the uint, address to the value, address to address also they are mapping. So it's like you when you are deep dive into the blockchain development, and you want like you making 2 3 smart contracts, then you frequently seeing the mapping data types. So this way the contract classes are defined in the Solidity. Then you initialize the stored data, and the constructor are the which one when you are deploying the first time, and then the constructor are calling one time only when at the time of deploying itself. After that it's not, it's the role the constructor role is that's only. After that it's removing from the blockchain stake memory. Okay, there are a local and global variable. You all are developers, you all are know this basics terminology, simple functions. So they in Solidity there is a like different little bit different method to write the function, starting with function keyword. Then you have to give the function name, curly bracket. Then here these three terms are new for you. So for function, for visibility of the function, here you have in Solidity you have to mention the visibility of the function. Like you want to publicly available this function, privately available, or externally available. The public function are available for the whole public. There is a no like ownership issue or the any particular problem are facing from the function. If you use the private keyword here, so then this function is only and only accessed by this smart contract only. from this smart contract, you can't able to call this function. And if you are writing the external keyword here, then this function will be calling from the another smart contract. So this way, this three view function viewership is maintaining visibility are giving from the public, private, and the external. Then you have to write the view, pure, and payable. There are three keywords for the here in the view function. This function is only give the view function, means it's calculating and it will be showing only result. There are no updation in the current blockchain itself. If you want to add something, if you want to add into the blockchain itself, you want to give your transaction to the blockchain, then the view function, view keyword is removed from here. And for the like, if you want to the transfer the amount or transfer the crypto token, so for there you have to mention the payable keyword here at the time when that function, that send function call. So for that, at the time of sending function calling, you have to send the actual crypto token with this function calling. So for that, we have to mention the payable keyword here. And after that return statement, here what you want to return here, you also have to pass here data types of that particular variable. So this is the block demo. Okay. So modifier. So modifier, what the particular role done by the modifier is, modifier allow the control to the behavior of this function. Like they are used in many scenario, like functioning, like you want to give particular function access by only the owner of that smart contract. So for that, modifier come in picture. For modifier, you have to mention above the modifier keyword, then the name of that modifier, what you want to that, then the condition, like what the condition satisfied by this modifier. So if message.sender means the smart contract deployed by which account is the message.sender is equal to the test address, means here when the test address initialize and when the constructor happening, constructor like calling at the time of deploying, the message.sender value will be recorded from the test header. And now when the modifier call, when this only owner is calling here, I think they are mentioning, when any like this add number function, you have to call from the only owner only. So like this only owner keyword you have to mention here. Before return, you have to mention only owner. Then what happened? When the add numbers function calling from the smart contract itself, at the time, only owner modifier check the condition. Is the message.sender means only owner, here is the add number function. So exactly that this add number function are calling from which account, that message.sender is equal to the right test address. If it is right, then add number function will be calling. If it is not, then transaction will be failed due to the ownership issue. And this was the error you also see into the MetaMask only. Okay. So the constructor, we are already all about this. Constructor is the initial stage of the deployment function. Event, event is nothing but the it's give the details about the successful transaction happen. It's like emitting the event when the any transaction happen into the blockchain, any updates happen. So at the time, emit function when we are calling, that details will be we are received from the front end or the web 2 side also. Okay, so let's now we are seeing practical demo of the smart contract. So also please go through the remixethereum.org with myself. Open the Remix Ethereum online ID. So there are three smart contracts which are given by the Remix itself. These are the predefined smart contract. If you want to start here, like very simple smart contract, these are the very basic and initial stage of the smart contract. So like we are going with them first. What happened in the storage? Here you see the pragma solidity. It's like giving the version. What giving? 0.77, 0.0, 0.7.0 to the 0.9.0. In between which version are coming, all versions are included into this smart contract itself. Okay. So it's like all the combination of the all the versions. Here we are mentioning the contract keyword, storage keyword. Here initialize the number, then we are making a store function. So what we are doing, visibility is the public visibility. And why we are not returning something? Because this function are not returning this, like update the existing blockchain, like the number what you want to like store in blockchain, you pass with this argument, and that number will be stored into this data types, this variable number. And now once number will be the store into the actual blockchain, now you if you want to the this number, what that number are stored from the blockchain. So there we are making one retry function, like it's like getter setter function which we are using in our traditional languages. So retry what doing? It's like publicly visibility, and this function is only view function. There are not any update happen in blockchain itself. So we are mentioning the view keyword here. And what this function returns? So it's returned the u into 56 data types. So we are returning the number. So let's deploy with the remix ID. Here there are so many deployment options available. We are start with remix virtual machine. It's like London and Berlin. There are two server are work with in one of the server are working in London and Berlin. So it's like both are same. There is no any change available. Sometimes what happen London, the server is getting low due to the very load. So you might be switch to the Berlin. It's all the same function, right? So here with the deploy keyword, you deployed, and here you can see the world transaction history. It's like taking this amount of the gas fees, and that amount here you find the account addresses. So this is the 90 this gas fee are reducing with from this account because we are deploying with this account. And one of the good features are providing from the remix is that you directly interacting with your smart contract with online ID. If like this world smart contract also you are writing into local also. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what happened? So here in like a remix ID is providing Remix ID is providing the integrating features from here itself also. So this smart contract also you are writing from the your local environment itself. But what happened in local environment? You have to deploy with the hard hat or the truffle, or also the like truffle Ganesh with the local blockchain. But for the interacting with whether your smart contract is right or not, you have to check. So for that you have to interacting with web3.js and all those stuff. You have to making the scripting for the like little bit testing about that. So there are like predefined step you have to work on. This is the like you have to like do the smart contract in the remix ID, and you directly work with this Remix, very good features. Here you are seeing one orange function and the blue. So orange will be saying that this function is the update function into the blockchain itself, and the blue function are showing this wall are the only the view function itself. So like here I am mentioning 85 and I am calling store. So this all the transaction happened to the blockchain itself. Here you can see the 50283 gas are available. So what happened? 85 number is stored into the blockchain, and now you if you want to the whether it is the correct or not. So like we are retrieving, and here using the 85 number means 85 number are stored into the blockchain itself. Okay, and here in your transaction you also saying this will be the call function. There is no guess we are taking from the retry function because it's like fetching the actual 85 value from the blockchain itself. Okay, so these are very simple smart contract are available and which are given by the Remix. Let's go with second smart contract. It's the honor smart contract. Okay, so here is the modifier. Here is the use of the modifier, which we are also I already covered about that one. So what happened here? We mention the owner and with the private keyword means owner data type we are mentioning is a private. No one can see actual details other than this smart contract only. It's only accessed by this smart contract. No one can access from about this smart contract or another smart contract or another user. Okay, modifier. This modifier is the owner, like, and these are the constructor which we are already talk about. Now what happened? Like function change owner means here in the constructor we are mentioning owner to the message.sender means when this smart contract are deploying at the time of the deploying smart contract which from the which account we are deploying this smart contract, which will be the record from the owner. Like these are the owner of the this smart contract itself. But now after some time if you want to change the ownership of this smart contract, you call this function change owner. So at the time, who call this change owner function? Only this real smart contract owner only have access to this function only. So for that we are using modifier is owner. So here we are calling the is owner modifier, and it's like checking the condition message the sender is owner or not, and at the time of after this are this conditions satisfied, then new owner address will be the adding to the owner, and this way owner will be the change, and the get owner is the like external function, and this is the view function which we are which is saying like what is the current owner in our stuff. So let's deploy this owner, and this time let's say we deploy with different blockchain, or we are using the MetaMask for the deploying. Previously what we are doing, we are using Remix itself virtual machine. Now for the testing purpose, like we are using injected provider from the MetaMask, and let's open the MetaMask. So here you can see the Mumbai test X. We are using Polygon blockchain, and we are deploying this contract, and the MetaMask pop up for me. So here we are showing that network is busy. So we are simply go to the high gas fees, and we are giving the high gas fee to the confirming our transaction in small amount of timing. So we are using the Mumbai testnet. So like it's taking some time. Okay, so there is like what happened. currently injected provide can't able to figure out what exactly the blockchain itself. So let's try with burning. So it's like deployed through the burning. And here, if you want to change the like you are seeing like what is the current owner of this smart contract 0x5b. So you are seeing this is the owner of this smart contract right now, and like we want to change with from the this ABA. So like we are changing, and the current smart contract is the 5b3. So we have to change the this address to the new address from the existing smart contract owner. So we transact this. The successfully we are changing. Now we are retrieving get owner function. So you are like see the now the new owner is the 0xab. So if we are still using this contract and like we are changing to this another one, so there is a we can't able to change from the previous owner. Like current is the 0x and we are changing from the another, so it's like giving the error. Means change owner means the is owner is the not the right one. So if we still we want to this, yeah, current owner is the AB8. So from that we are fetching, and here you can see we are changed the owner. So these are the simple type of the smart contract. Back to the slide. So we're done with practical demo and deployment through the MetaMask. So let's talk about the tools library and the framework you are using from the in the blockchain development. So there are the Hardhat tool. It's like the testing environment provided by the Hardhat. Ganesh is the local blockchain. Truffle is also the compilation framework, and it's like similar to the Hardhat is the similar to the Truffle. But what the additional features are providing from the Hardhat, it's the like it's providing the console.log. Like if you want to debugging your smart contract, so in smart contract there are no any method are available like printing any. There are no any not a single functionality available in Solidity to print something. Like in our debugging we are mention we like we have to do the console.log. So for that Hardhat provide the console.log printing statement functionality into the smart contract itself in Solidity language. Okay, so Solidity, you know, Moralis is the, like very good framework, one of the very good framework to building your fast DApp application. Safety Polygon, we are using MetaMask. It's the extension of the MetaMask is the wallet to interact with blockchain. Ethereum is the blockchain. Open Zeppelin is providing the ERC standards. Bioeconomy is providing the native meta transaction. Means you want to build something platform that are using by the user, and in blockchain itself are connecting with the different transaction fees. So why any particular user have to, if you want, if you don't want to spend the transaction fee from the user, so there are the mechanism by economy are following. It's the like native meta transaction. From that apart from the user you are paying on behalf of the user. You are the admin of the that platform or that DApp application are providing the gas fee on behalf of the any user. So user don't have to user have only the signed transaction, and the rest of the gas fee are cutting from the admin account only. That's it from my side, and these are some of the resources you have to start your blockchain journey from these resources. Please take your screenshot to this. Okay. Okay. It's time to Q&A.
Smith, sorry to interrupt you. A small announcement to all the
Okay.
audience. Before we proceed to answer your questions, I would like to request all the attendees to please fill in the poll about feedback, as it helps us to conduct more such sessions. Thank you. You can continue, Smith, and there is a Q&A section where you can find few more questions from the audience.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
What does EVM stand for? So EVM stand for Ethereum Virtual Machine, which we are already talk about, and which here I mentioned all the architecture of the Ethereum Virtual Machine in these slides. Yeah, either are there any slides available for download? Yeah, I can provide the downloadable link to this particular slides. So what does a smart contract come into play? So smart contract is like in our day-to-day life, there is a business contract happen. So in the solving that business smart contract or the business logic, we are in the smart manner, we are calling about smart contract, but it's like completely the rule of the like business logic from one rule, two rule, three rules. Like if any particular one B2B business happening, like supply chain happening. So when the exact time when the raw material are coming to one of the another company, at the time when they receive raw material, the amount will be cut from that account. So this for the implementing this business rule in software development role, we are come with smart contract in blockchain domain. Okay, blockchain resources I already provided. Please the send note as well for the references and explains you are saying. Yeah, sure. Okay, Mayan Gupta, did you mean guest when you say guest? Did you mean guest when you say guest? Yes, of course. Where is the URL for? Okay, like let's put about this URL into the asset section. You can access from this. Won't there be any difference in node count between some hard fork and the soft fork features? No, there is no any node count difference in hard fork and soft fork because the node node number will be the same as before and after. But the hard fork are giving the major change into the blockchain for features, and the soft fork is only the updation of the features. There are no role about the node and all the stuff. In case of forking, we are not deleting anything, right? Yeah, we are not deleting anything. We are updating things. So blockchain is all the servers registration. It's no. There is like blockchain is not only about the server. It's like one server, Ethereum virtual machine, and it's the copy of the Ethereum like it's the copy of the virtual machine which are having the all the network nodes. They have all the same copy and the same ledger itself having different nodes in blockchain network. There is no only like centralized server system in blockchain. It's completely decentralized, man. How is the gas fee paid and how one is charged? So gas fee will be paid by like I give the like practical implementation in MetaMask and or I am confirming the transaction. So it's in this way we are paying the gas fee from the MetaMask, or also like some there are so many trust wallets exploit Phantom for the Solana blockchain. So from wallet we are paying the gas fee, and for the charge we like you directly go through the centralized exchanges or decentralized Uniswap. Binance is the centralized, Uniswap is the completely decentralized exchanges. So from that you are purchasing the Ethereum contract to interact with Ethereum blockchain, Matic token with for the interacting with the Polygon blockchain. So you can charge your account with this way. Okay, Irani, can I use a smart contract to issue my training certificate to my customer? Yeah, you use the smart contract to issue your training certificate because it's like one of the very basic project, or you can say the DApp. You can start with blockchain development with training certificate we are giving into in blockchain manner. How you are giving the blockchain manner? Like you are giving the certificate, you like making one certificate, and that certificate we are storing into any decentralized storage system like IPFS or infra, and that particular URL you are storing into your smart contract. So this way you are calling that training certificate URL into the blockchain itself, and you are updating that. So now if anyway user try to change certificate, like so many times they are tampering the certificate, they directly change from the pen and submitting. So you all the tracking system are happening in blockchain itself, so they are a trust less system we are calling in blockchain. Okay, so any questions? Thank you
Thank you.
audience, yeah, to listening me. And you can contact me with my social media account, LinkedIn or Twitter. You can anytime contact, and you can like I will be solving your problem. Thank you.